Listen up. Be you. You got this. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Keto, rock stars, stay strong. Be you. Bacon, beef, butter. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto on, stay strong. Be you. Keto rock stars.
I hope everybody's having a great day and staying cool in this heat. Can you all hear me okay? Post in the comments if you can hear me. Thank you. I am indoors on the cycle today because it's very hot outside. I think the heat index the last couple of days has been well into the hundreds, so like 107 or around there. And we are streaming live to Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. So thank you for everybody tuning in. So post in the comments if you guys are surviving the heat, if you're able to get movement in during the heat, what you're doing to keep motivated today, because that's what these Thursday lunch hours are all about, is staying motivated. Me, I have so we have a tri-level, right? We have a tri-level, and if you're familiar with tri-levels, that means the basement's finished, there's a main floor, and then there's an upper level. I'm in the upper level, and it's really hard to keep the upper level cool in these hot temperatures. So a couple of years ago, our central air conditioner unit went out. It went out twice in like 2 years. So while our central air conditioner unit, we bought the standalone unit that sits on the floor and then you vent it out a window. Well, my husband, in his infinite wisdom, decided to hook that up to help keep the upper level cool. And it's been helping our central air unit, helping the tax and the load on that. All right, let's say hi to a few people. Cynthia's in the house. She says, hello, Amy. Finishing up my movements. Way to go. Back to my grasshopper push-ups. I need to get back to doing planks and push-ups. I've kind of fallen away from that with some of the joint pain I've been having. She says, sigh. I look like a comedic fool, but love the feeling when I'm done. And Jonathan, who's a competitive bodybuilder, I was embarrassed to do stuff like that in front of him. And he says, any movement is the right movement. Do you guys hear those dings that I'm hearing? Post in the comments if you're hearing those dings. I can't figure out where they're coming from. It's a little weird. Holly Springer's in the house. Good morning, Holly. Thank you for tuning in. Lizzie World is here. Lizzie, you looked so pretty on Thomas's stream yesterday. It's nice to see you on screen and meet you in person. Coach Angela Mullins is in the house. Welcome, welcome. She says, I plan to go see Young Washington, but getting tires for my daughter's van at the moment. You don't hear the dings? Okay, good. I hear some dings. I don't know where they're coming from. I can't figure out. Something in one of the software pieces that I've set up, and me, fancy. Dan is in the house. Lions Danivore podcast. If you guys have not subscribed to Dan's channel, please go do that. He's got an awesome channel. Let's see. Mia's girls in the house. Good morning. And this is Maria, everybody. Hello, Mia. Okay. Yes. We are not doctors or medical professionals here. We are just people telling our stories and sharing. Can you hear the air conditioner and the fan that I have going? We've got all kinds of fans blowing up here to try to keep the temperature down. And you guys can post weather and your zip code in the comments, and it will give your weather. Okay, Donna Ray's in the house. She is a rock star. Her and Aaron doing all these fitness challenges, and here I am just trying to get on the cycle and get motivated to walk, although I'm not walking outside or on the treadmill right now. The treadmill is on our 4-season room, which is extremely hot. So good morning to you, Donna Ray. Okay, so another thing you can do to help combat the heat is to drink your electrolytes, right? Drink those electrolytes. I'm going to be releasing a short later about how I make my own unflavored electrolytes. I'd also like to use some of the flavored ones and make some popsicles. I think that would be a good idea, but I have not done that yet. So, but make sure you're getting plenty of electrolytes, whether you make them yourself or you buy them during this heat. Cynthia says, we live in a quad level home. The upper basement is my she shed gym. Yes. My sister lives in a quad level. So when it's a split level, when you walk in, you go upstairs or downstairs. This one, we have a main floor, bedrooms, offices, upstairs and bathroom. No bathroom on the main floor. That's always been a bone of contention with me because for those of you who know my story, you know that I've had 3 left hip surgeries, which is why this bicycle is really good for me to get movement in. But we have no bathroom on the main floor. So for years that I've been on crutches, in 2019, I was on crutches almost all year. To get to the bathroom, I like to be on the main floor, but to get to the bathroom, either upstairs or downstairs was always a pain. Erin's in the house. Welcome, Erin. I was just talking about you and Donna Ray doing all kinds of exercise challenge and hula hoops and whatnot. Says I just got done exercising. I take 25 minutes and turn it into a 3-minute short. I'm glistening ultra bad. It's hot there too, isn't it, Erin? I bet. Cynthia says, LOL. Yes, Erin, glistening. Okay, so I was challenged to do a recipe relay from Just Jerry in the Middle Forest. And my recipe video is dropping on this channel at 2 p.m. today, so tune into that. I name the next person in the challenge, and Jerry wants to have 31 days of creators dropping recipes. So she tagged me, I tagged somebody else, and I gave them a heads up. So if you become part of this challenge, I highly recommend you think about who you would challenge if you get tagged, and give them a couple days heads up, because you may or may not know it does take a little bit to film and buy ingredients and do all that stuff. So okay. I'm gonna race a Cynthia. I tried those push-ups, kind of fun. Lizzie says, is there 3-level housing, like 2 floors and an attic or basement? So we walk in, you have the living room, kitchen, garage off of there, and we have a finished 4-season room. Go downstairs, it's underground, but it's finished. There's a family room, a finished bedroom, and then there's a bathroom and a crawl space. So we have a crawl space down there, but it's carpeted, it's finished. Finished basement. We can count it as square footage because out of the bathroom down there, there's a door that goes to the outside. So because of that door, that counts as square footage in the house. But it's essentially a finished downstairs basement, partially underground. And then upstairs, going upstairs, there's 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. So that's kind of how it works. Angela says, wow, 92 here feels like 103. Yeah, it feels like in the hundreds here. I've been staying in the house for days. As a matter of fact, I just got an extreme heat warning on my phone. Okay, what else is everybody saying? I wonder if this heat is going to get only worse over the years because of the data centers. Yeah, they're building a ton of data centers in my area too, and it's, using water, using resources. I'm in northern Indiana, almost to the Michigan state line, and I'm an hour and a half south of Chicago. Carolina Carnivore's in the house. Hey, Carolina, 3 Mile Ruck today. Let's go. Well, hopefully it's cooler there. Amanda's in the house. Amanda, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm in Indiana. Let's see. Okay. What else I want to talk about? I already mentioned the recipe relay. We are doing the Carnivore Avenger Giveaway. There's only 2 people on the wheel. However, Jerry paid for someone else to get their Avenger, so I'm going to try to work on both those Avengers. And if you would like to be put on the wheel for the Carnivore Avenger Giveaway, just email me. I need a photo of you and what you want your name and theme to be, and also what type of music you like, because I do put them to music. So we'll do that as soon as I'm done. 30 minutes on the bicycle. I'm starting to slow down. Yep. And Angela says, yeah, they want to build them here in Virginia. And Schmoovie, my neighbor's in the house. How are you enduring this heat, Schmoovie? Hopefully you have air conditioning. And yeah, sometimes the weather reports overblow the warnings. I agree. Yeah, and Terry's in the house. Hey, Terry. Happy birthday. Oh, it's Terry's birthday today, so let's sing to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Starfish Scratcher Terry. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, if you know, you know. That's from Grandma's channel, Barbara's Crochet Corner. Happy birthday, Terry. I hope you're doing something fun today. Post in the comments what you're doing. Yep, it's Terry's birthday. And Angela Mullins, who is in tech like me, also confirms they do use a lot of water. Yes, those data centers use a lot of water. Terry says, LOL, thanks, Amy. Love you, girl. Okay. I need to talk about something else that's going on. I've been trying to avoid this, but the requests and outpouring for this need has just been overwhelming. I am starting what's called the Rockin Tech Academy to help coaches and creators. You don't have to be a coach or a creator, but if you want to learn things like how to start a YouTube channel, how to make videos for your YouTube channel, how to go live, how to edit videos and software. For more of the coaching side of things, how to get started with your domain, you know, an easy link in bio website, how to set up your email address. Also email campaigns, stuff like that. I'm starting a tech group, tech class for those types of things. I was trying to avoid that because my day job is in tech and teaching tech. So I kind of like didn't want to be doing that all day and then be doing it all night. But the group is going to go, I think, twice a month. I'm going to base the times on when I'm available, but also for the needs of the group. So they may change from month to month, depending on what people need. If you're interested in being a part of that, email me. You can either email me at ketorockstars21@gmail.com, which is scrolling across the bottom, or you can email me at amy@harmonyhealthlifestyle.com. So people have just been asking and implying that I help them with things. So this is going to be the way that I can help the most people, you know, and I'm setting up the profile for this right now. So if you've already emailed me, hang tight, because I'm probably going to have to record some videos on how to do stuff that we will go over in the meetings. Let's see, where did I leave off? Cynthia says, we are in the process of finding a data center practically next door. I fear for our well. Yes. Yes. And I'm in tech, so I like tech, but I also like the environment too. And, you know, having water and things. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, John says, ACN been helping the neighbor trap and relocate raccoons. Are you helping for Rescue, Release, Repeat? That's a local group. Oh, so they're in his attic and they've been eating up your feral food. Yes, yes. Rescue, Release, Repeat, I think helps with that too, John. Terry says, thanks, guys. Just another trip around the sun with a weird, awkward number attached to it for 365 days. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Schmovie says, we got 5 so far. Yay for us data centers. Amazon being the biggest ones, I think. Cynthia says, happy birthday, Terry. I'm impressed that Amy can sing while cycling. You know what? I'm not in the greatest of shape, but I think carnivore helps with this, right? Thanks, Terry. She says, Amy's a talented chick. Well, I don't know about all that, but you know. Cynthia says, way to go with those grasshoppers, Donna. I know. Hey, Aaron. Aaron's in the house. Welcome, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in. I was just talking about the Tech Academy, the Rockin Tech Academy, which is what I'm calling it. I hope you guys all like the name. Rockin Tech Academy. There's been a bunch of people wanting to sign up so far, so I'm going to do the first lesson plan. But I need people to fill out that. I have a web form asking what people need help with. That's going to drive the sessions, right? So I may just come up with one, and then we'll do the first class. And then in that first class, we can kind of talk about what people want for the second one. But I think we need to start with basics and then move to more advanced stuff, right? There's going to be a progression of it. Guess what, guys? Sunday is my 1-year carniversary. I've been keto for almost 9 years, but a year ago I decided to go strict carnivore. So my live stream Sunday night is going to be focused on that. If it's not raining, I'm going to smoke some bacon and treat myself to some smoked bacon. So that's going to be the theme for Sunday night's live stream. So I hope you all can tune in. Please come help me celebrate my carniversary. Let's see. Oh, so Menawa, who's not here, I interviewed her Sunday, right? She brought up a good point. So she is involved in the steak and butter gang, right? Oh, sorry, I'm reading in the chat. Okay, so she was interviewed Sunday night. It was a great interview. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. You can watch the replay. But some of her community, steak and butter gals, gangs, community came in and they couldn't chat. So I turned on subscriber only mode for 20 minutes. The reason is we've had some shenanigans on this channel. We've had some trolls. And, you know, I've had to make some adjustments, unfortunately, and restrict the channel to only allow subscribers to chat. So that's why you'll see this. Amy has turned on subscribers only mode. And I set a pretty long time because most trolls or whatever will not wait 20 minutes to start shenanigans, right? So that's why that's turned on. So I apologize to anyone who tried to come in on Sunday and had to wait 20 minutes, but that's the reason for that. Holly Springer says, isn't Elon Musk trying to have data center hardware being put on the moon? I think Cord Cutter's channel said that. I don't know. I haven't heard that, but I'm so busy with my day job, my coaching business, my YouTube channel that I have not really paid attention to the news in a while, which is probably a good thing, right? Aaron says, I just went outside, did a walk and live. It was so hot. And if you guys haven't tuned in to Aaron, the carnivorous guy, go check his channel out. And you guys can post your channels in this chat by typing exclamation love bacon, exclamation point love bacon. Feel free to do that. And yes, Aaron got my email about the Tech Academy, Rockin Tech Academy last night. I like the name, Rockin Tech Academy, because it goes with everything else I'm doing. Rockin Coach Amy, Keto Rockstar. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Terry, all of your ideas as a YouTuber should be coined with Rockin, and that's a great idea. Cynthia says, no water as far as I know on the moon. How can that happen? I don't know. And Aaron says, I will watch the replay Sunday, taking the kids to Canada's Wonderland. That sounds like fun. Can I come? Cynthia said, you should see me, Donna. I like doing them, but they aren't pretty. Hey, Kelly, Horizon Crochets in the house. Welcome, Kelly. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. And Wendy, the feral grandma's on the house, on the moon or in orbit or something. Exactly. Oh, and there goes my night bot about joining the Rockin' Tech Academy. So some of the things that we'll do in there is some people want to learn how to create a YouTube channel, to post, to create videos, to upload, to go live. Some people want to know how to, register their business domain, create, their email addresses, also take their domain and create a website off of it. Now, I'm going to teach link in bio websites, which is pretty much the easiest way to do that for anyone, no matter what their tech level is. Obviously, if you can do your own website, you have a higher tech level, okay? But I'm going to teach link in bio websites so that people can manage their own websites without having to hire an expensive programmer. What other things? Oh, I'm going to teach email marketing, how to market your emails, and do like posts through emails to your private communities. I will teach how you can, do coaching appointments through like Google Workspace. I will also teach how to set up your Stripe account so that you can accept payment. There'll be a ton of stuff I can teach, right? Based on what people want to know. Obviously, the coaches are going to want more of some business things. The social media people are going to want more of, like how to set up an Amazon affiliate account and how to YouTube and how to edit videos. I'm going to be going through all of that. So if you're interested, email me. And we're going to go through that. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. He loves the name. Loves the name. And Aaron posted his channel, so please, everybody, go subscribe. Bacon Runner posted her channel, so please go subscribe. And Aaron says, yes, you have to go on all the coasters, front row. That's awesome. Cynthia says, I've subscribed, Aaron. I agree. The music heals. I do too. I'm into my piano, guitar, but both helps. I need to get back to playing piano. I used to be a very accomplished pianist, but I'm just so busy. It's crazy. I've got like 7 minutes, guys, to be on here. So I'm almost through my notes already, too. What are we going to talk about? Let's talk about what everybody's doing for Saturday for the 4th of July. Normally, I host a really big party here, but I'm not in the mood to work my tail off in the heat to host a party here. So our friend has graciously invited us over to go swimming in her pool Saturday. So I'm going to smoke a pork butt. I've bought like 5 pounds of Polish sausage. I'm going to grill that and stick that in a crock pot and take that over there. And I'm going to make some deviled eggs and take those over there. And then since, they're cleaning their house, I told them I would bring the meat. Plus, I know what's going into the meat, so I know I won't get sick if they put some weird rubs in it. Hey, Jonathan, Carnivore Muscles in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm kind of slowing down here. I think even when you're not in the heat tends to, I don't know, like going in and out of the heat and stuff tends to make you, I don't know, have less energy, I guess. What's up, Jonathan? Jonathan just turned 30. I hope you had a wonderful time. The pictures looked fantastic, Jonathan. Looked like fun. Donna Ray's granddaughter's birthday's on Saturday. Another thing I want to acknowledge is I want to thank everybody who supports this channel, either by being a subscriber, which is free. It's totally free to subscribe to the channel. I have a goal, and it really doesn't matter if I hit this goal or not. It's just the personal goal to hit 1,000 subs by December 31st. When I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do a big giveaway, okay? How often do I do this, Aaron asks. So yes. So I go live. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I go live Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, and 4 p.m. Pacific every Sunday night. Every Thursday over my lunch hour, because I am working today. I work from home, but I do work on Thursdays. So every Thursday at 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central, 9:30 Mountain, and 8:30 Pacific, I got I go live. Sorry, I got to answer this, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Give me just a second, guys. This is kind of an emergency. Sorry, guys. Talk amongst yourself for a second. Oh, no. Okay, hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I had to take care of that because my husband's retiring and he has a large sum of money from his 401k, and they were mailing us a check, and they delivered it to our neighbor, and our neighbor left it in her mailbox. So I got to tell him to go get it now. Okay. Sorry. I had to handle that because you don't want like that large amount of cash just sitting in your neighbor's mailbox for someone to steal. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take care of that for a second. Yeah, and it was a monetary emergency, not like a health emergency, but you know, somebody would have had a really good day if they stole that check. So, and we wouldn't have. So I had to message my husband and tell him to go down in the neighbor's mailbox and retrieve our mail. All right, where did I leave off? Sorry, I was in the middle of a thought and that came across. I'm like, whoa. Let's see. The heat sucks the life right out of you. Yes, Terry girl, I was always a summer person. So I was talking about my live streams. So Sunday nights at 7:30 Eastern and Thursdays at 11:30. Now I do work, so occasionally there might be a time I have to switch the time on Thursday if I take a call or get a customer. But I've been pretty consistent at being able to keep this time. Oh, guess what, guys? I have like 30 seconds left, and then I'm going to go to the computer. The heat sucks the life out of you. I was always a summer person, but now I'm getting older. I'm more of a spring. Me too. Me too. Holly says we are taking the RV to Myrtle Beach with one of our kiddos and his kiddos. Hopefully it won't be too hot to ride our bikes around the campground. I hope not. I hope it cools down. Is Feral Grandma's in the house. And Aaron's hoping to get 500 subs. Yeah, I think I did a giveaway. I did a giveaway when I got 500 as well. Bye, Maria. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. So the thing that happens in Grandma's channel, the translator, let me see if I can see this. Eastern, yeah. Okay, Eastern time. And happy belated birthday, Jonathan, Lizzie says. Kind of an emergency. Very subjective. Yes, it was a monetary. Okay, guys, I hit 30 minutes. So let me pause this. Okay, we are going to move into the office. Give me a second because I'm actually going to where my computer is, taking all my tools for live streaming. Give me just a second. We will go into the office, which is probably the hottest room in the house because I have the servers and computers running, but I've been blowing air conditioning into it. So here we go. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Yes. Put this up here. Whew. You know, that felt good today, getting that movement. Let me see where I was at. I am a little out of breath, Terry Sue. A little out of breath. Let's see. Where did I... Jonathan says, it took me about 2 months to get to 1,000. Every 1,000 substantially longer. Yeah, so... Jonathan, how long ago did you start your channel? How long? Because it used to be easier to grow your channel years ago, right? And I think YouTube has made some of the newer creators. Now, I've known some people to do some things to get subs that really aren't kosher and YouTube doesn't allow. I'm not even going to mention it because I don't want to give anybody ideas and have your channel taken out. But also, if you have keto or carnivore in the name like I do, you're going to get shadow banned. They don't promote you as much. I've been taking that out of the name of some of my like cooking videos, and they've been getting pushed more. Not great, but Aaron says, wow, I'm at 15 months. I'm at over 2 years, Aaron, and I'm not that much farther ahead from you. I'm 15 months, 300. Yeah, I'm at over 2 years. I don't know how I've gotten a little farther along. I think YouTube just keeps changing it, making it harder and harder. We're tired. Rick's in the house. Hey, Rick, thanks for tuning in. Jonathan says I had help from Bart. I'm assuming Bart K and Harry. Yeah, that. Now, I've been on some pretty big channels, right? And it really didn't help that much. I'm just going to throw that out. I maybe got 5 subs from Butter Bob. I got a few from Kilts. So that doesn't even seem to be helping that much. Yeah. And Rick says, I need to get to working out myself. Just start small. Go for walks, go up. If you have stairs, go up and down the stairs a few times each day. Yeah, Cynthia, I'm not disclosing my address because... Hold on, I got to text my husband again. I'm not ignoring you guys. This is just an emergency. All right. It's in the house. Welcome. Thank you. Terry says, I'm going to make a breakfast quiche. It's our 20. Well, congratulations, Terry. That's awesome. I got to do the, you know what? Retired Rick's in the house. So let's do the Carnivore Avenger contest because he's one of the ones that's still on the... me see if I can share this. Share screen. Let's see if there's only 2 people on here, and Retired Rick's one of them. So let's do the giveaway right now. Okay. And I have another person I need to do one for because Jerry paid me, but let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see who wins. Yay! Retired Rick won. Congratulations, Retired Rick. He's the big fish slayer. So I'll be working on your Carnivore Avenger. Rick, can you post in the chat what kind of music you like? Like, what's your favorite type of music? Let me get this off the screen here. Let's see how I do that. Sure. Post in the chat what your favorite type of music is. Okay, here's my chat. Thank you, Terry. Terry says you're not even out of breath. A little bit, but not too bad. Bye, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you stopping by. Wow. So Jonathan started his channel late 2023. It was hard back then. A handful of our space had paid for their subs. Yeah. Okay. So that's the exact thing I was talking about. Don't do that, guys. Just pay your dues, grow your channel naturally. Trust me. Because you could lose your channel because of that. Okay. So, yeah, which is obvious given their view subscriber ratio. We used to run a web server, but that was a lot of work. Yeah, it is. Or if you're like Erin, who has boob in her name, right? Do you regret that, Erin? See, I have Keto Rock Stars in my name, and I think I don't get pushed because of that. But you know what? I don't care. I'm not here for likes and clicks and money from YouTube. I'm here to connect with people, to help people through coaching who need coaching. Not everybody here needs coaching. Some people are doing great. And connect with the community. And also now I guess I'm teaching tech, right? So whatever happens, happens. Yeah, you know what, Rick, be you. We're probably never going to make $1 million on this. And if anyone's starting a YouTube channel to make $1 million, don't, because you will sell your soul in the process, is all I got to say about that. Yeah, Aaron wants to do it the right way. Me too. Just pound the pavement, be consistent, pick the same times. That's what's really helping me, is being consistent with my live streams. Yeah, Smoothie says I had to go to my sub list to look your live up, not in my recommended vids. What I recommend everybody do is create a list of their favorite live streams and the times. Put it on your own calendars, right? And what I recommend to the creators is be consistent. Even if you're on the same time as another, Butter Bob started going live on Sundays the same time. I'm like, I'm not budging. Okay. Because the people who want to come see me are going to come see me. The people who want to go see Butter Bob are going to see Butter Bob. And I just added a second stream, so those people who want to go see Butter Bob can see me on Thursdays if they're able to. Aaron says, I'm a grassroots for operation. Exactly, for sure. Hi, John. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and you know, Rick, I have gotten some subs from your channel, so I appreciate you being supportive with channels too. Wendy says, Smoothie, I have to do it all the time. Oh, Rick! Thank you, Rick. Super chat, $5 for a coffee. So, just so you all know, I have a business account. Every super chat that I receive, which is not required, goes into my business account to help keep my costs low, my costs of my coaching low, and now my costs of my teaching low, right? So there's a lot of software that I have to buy for the business, not necessarily for YouTube, but for the business. So every dollar that you send me, I still drink coffee, so it kind of goes to coffee in a roundabout way, but every dollar that is sent to me helps keep things afloat and helps me help others. Okay. So help me keep my costs low so that I can help the maximum amount of people. So thank you for that, Rick. Bless you. And I'm so glad that we've met through this community. Yes. I also need to work on thumbnails, video titles, and descriptions. I'm going to teach all this in the class. Okay. This is going to be part of the class. So, feel free to email me suggestions of what you guys want to see. Yay, Rick finally made it. Rock. Okay, good. That's perfect. I like rock too, which is why I have rockin' in all my titles, right? I like all music, really. There's going to be fish in there. There is definitely going to be fish in there. It will be fun. And I will do your avatar or your Avenger and I'll send it to you and then you can approve it. If you don't like it, I'll redo it. So, Shmovie says, hi, Grandma. The thumbnail will show up usually 15 minutes or longer after. Interesting. Hi, Carnivore Karen. This is Karen. I know Karen. Hi, Karen. How you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. It is. Oh, you think it's fun? So I'm going to be honest, and I've said this before, so it's probably not. YouTube is not my favorite project. I'd rather be working on materials for my coaching business. This is a lot of work, right? YouTube to me is a lot of work. What I love about it is hanging out with all of you and interacting and doing fun stuff. I love cooking. I hate video editing, but sorry, I just read John's. I love just hanging out with you guys. So that's what keeps me going. I like doing the cooking videos, but I don't like editing, right? But on the other hand, I kind of like to try to make them as clean and professional as I can. So I kind of have a sickness there. Everyone says I spend way too much time on it. Harry has the same hat. Did you order yours before or after I ordered mine? I sent Spanky one too, and he wore his Happy 250th Anniversary America hat on Canada Day, which I thought was hilarious. I got it yesterday and let it dry on my head in the sun. Cool. Did you get it wet? Oh, so you got it wet, put it on your head, let it dry in the sun so it's like form-fitting to your head. That's a good idea. Angela says, I got over 1,200 views of the last short I did. Ted was real cute. I could not have choreographed that any better. Yeah, so Grandma Crochet Corner says this all the time. The animal videos get a lot of views. They just do. Yeah, and Cynthia, that's not a bad idea. Set an alarm on my phone or I would forget the lives that I want to join. That's a great idea. Or do your calendar appointment. Here's the deal. The problem with that is I was starting to maintain a live stream calendar and everybody was changing their live stream. So I'm taking it down. I'm not doing it. I think John is developing something with a calendar. So if he wants to manage that, I will pass the baton to John. I know also Christy at Meeting Wellness is doing, I don't think it's a calendar. I just think it's a list of creators. Shmovie says Butter Who. Butter Bob's a great guy. I've worked with him. He's a sweetheart. So I'm okay. Other creators, and when more of you are coming into the space, we're going to be stepping on each other. There's just not much we can do, right? Maritza's in the house. Hi, Maritza. I hope you're having a great day. And Aaron says, I shouted out Erin, Booby Goats, in my live today, she gave me an idea for walk with me. Yeah, I do walk and talk videos too. Those are great. People love them. So do the walking videos, Erin. I haven't done one in a while just because I've been so busy and but I like to walk the river walk. We have this beautiful space. I need to take everybody out to the University of Notre Dame and walk out there, but it's summertime and now it's too hot. Linda Flanagan is in the house. Hi, Linda. Thanks for tuning in. And Rick also confirms he likes music too. And Aaron's calling me Master Yoda. I don't know about all that. I'm getting ready to purchase another teaching tool so that I can better record videos. For some of this tech that I'm going to be teaching is hard. Because it's like once you pay for things, you set it up once, it's hard to purchase things again and pay for them twice. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some purchases and then I'm going to cancel them. So there's going to be a little bit of cost with that, right? But then I'll buy another domain and I'll show you how to create a domain and set it up with a web page, right? So I'm going to have to redo things I've already done for my business because I didn't know at the time I was setting up my business that I was going to be teaching this. Otherwise, I would have recorded it. So yummy chicken salad sounds so good. Maybe I'll have some tuna and mayo for lunch. I'm hungry. I've been hungry since I woke up this morning. Aw, love you, buddy. You're the best, Rick. You're so sweet. Okay, cool. John says his guide will be live as soon as I get my license from the bureaucracy. I'm not quite sure what that second part means, but I know John is a tech wizard too. Probably more so than me, but he's doing some awesome things in the community. And feel free to, I don't know if you can post that, John, or I'll have to get that for next time and share that out. Well, actually, I don't know if you want me to share it out, so I'll hold off on that. You can let me know if I'm able to do that or not. Yeah, I get more views on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, but YouTube is my biggest platform that I focus on. But when I do a short, I upload it to all three, right? Yes, Barb's baby is extremely cute. Okay, this is not showing. Justin's in the house. Welcome, Keto Simple. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, he is. I watch replays from him. I watch replays from Bob too. When you were thinking of doing your walking videos, if early, I may join you walking my little Pomeranian. That's a great idea. Yeah, me too, Jonathan. I think in the class too, I'm going to disclose all of my costs. I'm not going to do it out here. You guys all don't need to know, but for the purposes of the class, everyone should see what things cost so they can get an idea when they're starting their coaching business, how much things actually cost. Okay, so they can have an idea. And I'm probably doing more things than some other coaches are doing for my business, but I will be transparent in what everything costs. I already have a spreadsheet for it. And some things I pay annually to save money, but I always break it out by a monthly cost. And the reason is I want to know how much I have to make just to break even. My goal is just to break even, not even to make money. But right now I'm in the red. Wendy, Feral Grandma, thank you so much. You are so sweet. So, been binge watching a band called Yellow. That's cool. I'll have to check them out. Thanks for sharing. And Dustin's in the house. Dustin's my brother from another mother. Yes, I am on TikTok. I think I'm Rockin Coach Amy on TikTok. I'm Rockin Coach Amy on TikTok and Rockin Coach Amy on Instagram too. And Wendy, you are so sweet. Super chat. software costs. Thank you so much, Wendy. I love you. That is very helpful. Dustin knows. So if you join the Tech Academy, I will disclose to you the cost of all the software that I use. Now, I'm in the works of splitting a StreamYard with someone. I don't know if it's going to go through. I just paid for a Restream. I'm using Restream. But someone offered to share their StreamYard with me, which I may take them up on that. Just because you can stream vertical and horizontal and you can stream to more channels. And maybe I'll start streaming to, what is it? Instagram too? I'd like to see cost analysis during coaching classes. Well, Dustin, I have that. I have a spreadsheet. I also have a spreadsheet of all my bills for the every month that I expect. And Jonathan says he uses StreamYard to host consults. I use my Google Meet. I can't use Zoom because my Zoom is my work Zoom. But when I bought my Google Workspace with my domain, it came with Google Meet free. So I'm using that. It also records and does AI transcriptions. So for my coaching classes or my coaching cohorts, that's what I'm going to be using. I don't use Zoom because my company, my day job company, the one that I work every day, would have access to that. And for confidentiality purposes, that's not really cool. So, and I was going to buy Zoom, but then I realized my Google Workspace came with Google Meet. Aw, yes, it is sweet, Dustin, isn't it? I also try to pay it forward too. So sometimes I super chat people like Dustin, other people who have Rick, other people who have, well, Andy's in the house. Andy, hi, my beautiful friend. I just checked at 11, then got distracted. No worries. And congratulations on being a grandma. I don't take Dyson. Oh, set your doggy out of the yard. He's afraid of too much. And Smoothie likes electronic music from the 80s and 90s. I'm streaming to Rumble. Rumble, I've had some issues doing a direct stream, so I set up an RMTP. Right now I'm streaming to Rumble. I'm at Keto Rockstars on Rumble. It will not pull up the chat. So usually I have to pull up Rumble on my iPad over here and manually look for chats, but nobody ever chats on Rumble. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong over there. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you for tuning in. And Smoothie says, look for Yellow live in Berlin. That sounds amazing. Not, yeah, you have to use stream keys and stuff. And you can only set up your live stream within 24 hours of the live. So that's something else I got to remember to do over there. Evelyn's in the house. Hi, my beautiful friend Evelyn. I love you. Just home from the grocery store. And here is Jonathan's channel. Thank you, Jonathan. He's awesome. Aw, Andy says, thanks. He's a tiny bundle of joy, but such a blessing in our lives. I bet. Did I get to the bottom of the chat? Dustin says, John, a friend of mine is in Europe and works on tour in Europe and worked for Echo and the Bunnymen the other night. That is cool. I have my $3,000 Yamaha Motif, the same keyboard that Gwen Stefani had back in the 2000s, and I have a USB to connect to this computer, but I just don't have time to write music. And now they have things like Suno and stuff like that. So what's the point, What's the point of writing your own music? Yeah, tour. I gotcha. I got like 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes, and I got to get back to work, and I'm testing software today. I think I missed. Oh, John Together Strong says, the bureaucracy means for me to send notification to people's phones and computers. I need to go through the red tape of being approved. Gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Andy says, hi, Dustin. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, so here's the other thing, too, to all my creator friends. If this Rockin Tech, oh, let me show you something else. Here is my logo. You guys want to see this? Let me do an image here. This is my logo that I created. You go here. You might have seen it in my short the other day, but I really like my logo. Check this out. Rockin Tech Academy. What do you think, all? Rockin Tech Academy is the course. And also, I got to shout Dustin out because Dustin got me started. So I can't take full credit for this, right? Okay, why is that still? I said stop. Huh. Why is that still showing? That's weird. Oh, let me do hide. Nope. What is going on? Share screen. So weird. It won't come off my screen now. That is bizarre. Okay, let me do this. Oh, try this. I'm gone off the screen, y'all. Okay, nobody's going to hire me now because I can't get this image off my screen. That is so bizarre. Graphics. Let me go here. What the heck? You guys can all hear me still, right? Okay, let me make this bigger. Yay! Bizarre. I don't know what happened there, but we'll just do this. I can't get that off my screen. I think it's the way I shared it. I'm not busy enough, Andy. This isn't something that I desired to do, but a ton of people are, including men, a bunch of people are just emailing me. I need help. And Dustin also has his own private technology group, so he's the one who got me started and showed me a few things. Nobody's gonna want to be in my tech group now because I can't even get the logo off the screen. Do this. Nope. Look at that, guys. That's hilarious. Do this again. Well, we'll just leave it like this. I'll figure that out later. Weird. Okay, so Dustin also has a private group in his YouTube where he teaches tech too. So if you would rather, sign up with him, he does a great job. I'm also going to be teaching things about coaching business too. So it's not all going to be tech. It's basically going to be driven by what people need. Let's see. Yeah. Am I busy enough? This is probably going to put me over the edge of being busy. But when people ask, it's hard to say no. It's hard to say no to people. Let's see. I got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Nightbot. Doing good, John says. Staying cool. Stay cool, everybody. And also, I want to know at the bottom are all of the member gifters, super chatters, supporters. I like to, give a special notice to them because you guys help keep all of this going. And there is a lot going, right? There's YouTube, there's my coaching business. Now there's a tech academy. So my Epidemic Sound subscription, I don't know what that is. Just expired this morning after being on it for 3 years. I'm done. I don't know what that is. Loretta's in the house. Welcome. That's just the universe telling you to do self-promotion. I hate self-promotion. I just do. I hate it. Hate it. So it's easier, you know. And like I said, it's not required, but it's much appreciated. Yeah, I keep trying to be less involved with tech. So I was not looking for that avenue, right? Because I do tech all day long. My day job, like I said, is tech. So I wasn't looking to, and what's funny was I've been everything from a programmer, IT support. I have been a software trainer for 26 years out of my 28 years. So it is something that comes natural to me, but it wasn't something I do that all day long. It wasn't something I was looking to do at night too. So yeah. Says I just picked cherry tomatoes. Boy, it's hot. Yeah, I'm not going outside. Okay, guys, I have to get back to work, my day job, which is tech. I want to thank you all for tuning in and being here. I love you all. I appreciate every single one of you being here. Again, come join me Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern for my 1-year carniversary. And we're going to have a little celebration Sunday night, and I hope you all get to tune in. Otherwise, I will see you all in the other live streams. Okay, and as you all know, I'm going to try to make this big so that I can do the credits, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, no, this is it. Oh, shoot, I did it again. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's change this. Okay, so we're going to do the rolling credits. Everybody, have a great day. Love you too, Helix. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, Bill. Have a great day. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready, ready, ready. Rolling credits. Have a great day, everybody.
Lights fade low, the bacon's done. We rocked the stream and had some fun. Keto rock stars in the rocking crew. Stay strong. We're gonna roll with you. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. We're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Rocking till the credits roll.